Hello, hello, and welcome to the podcast DJ iRod on the scene. This is episode number 1. Thank you for being here. I'm starting this podcast because I heard somewhere it takes a village. This is me doing my part to shed light on independent and local music. We got a great episode coming up with all my friends, local talent. If you want to be one of my friends and get featured on the show, swing on over to the Facebook page, facebook.com/iRod+DJ. Put in your requests. Okay, before we get into the tunes, I just got to do some quick news, and since I don't watch the news, I'll just let you know what's going on with me. As of this week, I have 6 months sober under my belt. Thank you. Other than that, my solo project, iRod+Aux, is getting ready to release our record, 1984x4, real soon. So check that out. Other than that, first song we got up today is going to be a band called Under the Den, and the song's called Drunk and Lonely. See what I did there? Alright, that was Drunk and Lonely by Under the Den. Up next we have a song called Sellout by a band called Joe Mansman and the Midnight Revival Band. Alright, that was Sellout by Joe Mansman and the Midnight Revival Band. Fun fact about the music video for that song, it was filmed in a garage up here in Glens Falls, New York that my band Between Now and Forever used to rehearse in. So shout out to my buddy Dustin Stevenson for letting us all use his garage. Speaking of Between Now and Forever, we got a song coming up from them called Diary of Jane, and it's featuring Frank Palangi on the bridge. Following that, we're going to do a Frank Palangi song called Panic. Up next, DJ iRod on the scene. Alright, we just heard Between Now and Forever covering Diary of Jane featuring Frank Palangi, followed by Frank Palangi, Panic. Up next we have a song from ShortWave RadioBand. My buddy Andy Scullin is in that band, and I was recently on his podcast called 518 Unsigned. You should definitely check that out if you're into that sort of thing. And this song is called Let's Run Away.
Just
Alright, that was Lex Naturalis with China Shop Bulls. I love that song. Up next, we're going to do a song off of my solo record, iRod+Aux 1984 by 4. This one was the first single off of the record, and it features former guitar player of Under the Den, Ben Zaleski, with a ripping guitar solo on the bridge. This song is called Misery in Me. I just got to set this next one up for my friends in the Lunkheads. I like to describe these guys to people who haven't heard them as like a hardcore version of The Lonely Island. Just hilarious. This song is called Mud Butt. Mud Butt! DJ iRod on the scene.
This sweat from flowing, what can I do? How do I fix it? There's gotta be a solution for this bullshit. Mud Butt! Sweat dripping down my back. Mud Butt! Pulling up by my ball sack. Mud Butt! I'm walking with my back on. Mud Butt! Time to find some cornstarch. Movie bugs! Movie bugs! Movie bugs! That one's not a fart.
That was the Lunkheads with Mud Butt. Love those guys. Love that song. Up next, we have a song by an artist called Bonus. And I actually DJ live for this guy Bonus. He's a good friend of mine, and I actually met the guys in the Lunkheads through Bonus a few years back. Anyways, this next song is called Spiral by Bonus.
It just so happens I spiral through the static. Now I'm headed down a fuck passage. You always laughed at all the things I ever did, but now I'm past that. To listen to the hit within, violent thoughts and tendencies I think could get the best of me. Running through my mind are all these sick and twisted fantasies. I got a demon on my side, and it's clear to see you're fucking with a killer, and you fear my instability.
Chop, 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 the bucket in the pot. Chop, 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 the bucket in the pot. Chop, chop, chop.
What can I say? I just wanna be black. I let my chain hang low, and that's for real. And the bling and the pendant match the grill. Got a flooded timepiece as well. I freestyle and write raps, making CDs to sell. I'm well known in the hood cause they bumping my shit.
Bumping my shit, bumping my shit.
I'm well known in the hood cause they
bumping my shit.
Got 412 sitting in the trunk of my whip like. And if you look in my kitchen, don't be surprised when you find fried chicken.
Alright, that was Tommy ViNo with Wigger. I love that song. It's going to be stuck in my head all day now. Up next, we got a little bit more hip-hop for you with Spilla. This song is called Talk That Talk.
Talk that talk for me.
Okay.
Walk that walk for me.
Okay.
Be my company. Trust me, baby.
Alright.
Not so limousine.
Okay.
A rock star limousine.
Okay.
Find out what it means. Trust me, baby.
Alright.
Talk that talk for me.
Okay.
Walk that walk for me.
Okay.
Be my company. Trust me, baby.
Alright.
Not so limousine.
Okay.
A rock star limousine.
Okay.
Find out what it means. Trust me.
Alright, that was Spilla with Talk That Talk. Up next, we have a solo artist, Justin Charles. And this is a really good pop tune called MIA.
Heard you want to someone new. Well, I've been MIA. I've been MIA. Guess I really need you. Well, I've been MIA. I've been MIA.
Justin Charles with MIA. I actually just met him this summer. I had the pleasure of being stage manager at Sweet Side Records for Gemfest 2023. And yeah, that's how I met him. I got to run sound for him, and he just blew me away. So, speaking of Gemfest is organized by a gentleman that I've known for years in the scene named Brian Michael. Shout out Brian Michael. We've worked together on a bunch of stuff over the years in One of them being Emo Nights, where his band Terrallite comes to play. And we're going to do a song by Terrallite. This one is called Coming Out.
She's coming out. She's coming out. She's coming out. She's coming out. She can't deny that she likes to twist between long Max red lips and those hips.
Alright, that was Terrallite with Coming Out. Speaking of coming out, I got a record that's coming out. iRod+Aux, 1984x4. It's probably even out by now. I know this song is out by now. This song is called Call to Say Goodbye. Alright, that was iRod+Aux with Call to Say Goodbye, off the record 1984x4 by yours truly. We got one more song left for you today, and before we do that, I just wanted to say thank you for sticking around. If there's anybody out there still listening, thank you for being here on the behalf of the local music scene. I'm just here trying to spread the word for independent artists, local musicians. If you know a band, or you're in a band, or an artist, and you want your stuff featured on the show, hit up my Facebook page. Send me a message, comment on one of the posts, facebook.com/iRod+DJ. Anyways, we got one song gonna play you out with Sly Fox and the Hustlers. This one's smooth. Peace and love, iRod on the scene.